It's so easy to forget the lessons of the past, and yet you must not. This is a journal entry I made to myself, I think about 5 years ago. Now, I've kept meticulous journals for the past nearly decade. I have over 4,000 journal entries. And what I like to do at least once a year, preferably 3 or 4 times a year, is sit down, do a deep think, review the past several months or the past year of my life. In this case, it is December 30th, 2024. So this is the annual review. I've blocked off 2.5 days. I'm not partying this New Year's Eve. I'm just having one nice dinner. And then the rest of the time I'm spending planning next year, reflecting on 2024, but also reflecting on the past 10 years of my life and going through this journal and seeing what things stick out to me. So I'll put up on screen the journal entry I'm talking about here. And this is so critical because the sad truth is a lot of people just live the same year over and over and over for 70 or 80 years. Then they died. That's it, the end. And I think that's one of the worst ways you can live your life. So these regular reviews is like buying an insurance policy against having a meaningless and boring life. It really forces you to strive for meaning, to achieve your goals, to achieve happiness, to meet the people you want to meet, to live in the city you want to live, and just build your life exactly the way you want to build it. And I think that's one of the most important things we can do. So I'm recording this video on day one of my solo retreat, and there's three themes that have come to me today. The first one is just how important it is to maintain old friendships. I think in life we give a lot of importance to our significant other, wife, girlfriend, to our family, and those things are great, but friendships, in my opinion, are vital. And this year I took an hour or two on Christmas Eve to send wishes to all my old friends I want to stay connected with. And it ended up sending out about 50 messages. And I was really proud of myself to have maintained 50 friendships to the point where it felt very natural to send a Christmas wish. And humans are literally designed to live as part of a tribe. We don't really have that anymore, but by maintaining friendships and a group of people that know you and communicate with you regularly, it's kind of like building that tribe. So I feel like I have this tribe of 50 people around me. I have the people close to me, I have family, then I have close friends, less close friends, and then even a few friends where I only talk to them once a year. But that's actually extremely healthy for the human psyche. And all the craziness that's happening right now with social media, video games, computers, AI, it's this like weird artificial version of friendship that isn't really a real friendship, human to human. It's going to really affect people negatively. So that's the first takeaway I've had during this review, is to really hold on to and maintain those friendships in my life. The second piece that's come to me is how important it is to maintain the fire and enthusiasm you have for life. I can see when I read through journal entries specifically from about 2017 to now, so that's like 7, 8 years, it's so apparent there's been periods where I felt this deep enthusiasm and fire for life and ambition and to do the best I could, and this feeling that the world is my oyster. And then there's been other moments that were just dull, monotonous, not really making any progress. And if you can intentionally go back to those periods where you felt that enthusiasm and harness that energy and try to come back to that place as often as you can, for me, that's something I believe is going to absolutely maximize my experience through life. And the third piece that's so important, I think everyone should have this, is a journal. Now, this isn't something where I take out my pen and paper and write, "Dear Diary, this is how I'm feeling." I mean, sometimes I do that, but when I say journal, I use an app called Bear Note. I have over 4,000 entries spanning everything from to-do lists, tasks, goals, thoughts, feelings, relationships, friendships, what I've learned, lessons I can take forward. I mean, there's so many entries now that I can't even read them all easily. There's no way I could read them in one sitting, let alone even a week. It would probably take months to go back and read through all these. But here's the thing. The way AI is advancing is very soon I can upload this massive journal entries into some kind of AI engine. That AI engine can give me deep insights about my life because it will literally be able to look into my mind, how it has evolved, how my life has evolved over the past 10 years, because it's all documented. And beyond that, there's a benefit of just getting your thought out of your mind, either onto paper or onto the computer screen, that has a very organizing force for your thoughts. If you're feeling anxious about something and you just write out exactly what you're feeling, you'll find the anxiety is diminished. And similarly, if you're inspired and excited about something, by writing it out, you solidify that excitement, inspiration. You can come back to it and tap into it more often and for a longer period of time. So that's it for this video. I usually don't make videos during these retreats because there's supposed to be no technology, but this time I'm on my daily YouTube video commitment, so I'm making an exception. So this is my raw thoughts after day one of this solo retreat. Until next time, I'll talk to you later.